Alright, this is Algebra 1, Lesson 58. Identify and fit a linear function for a scatter plot. We're doing the same thing we did yesterday in the last lesson, except today there won't be a line given to you. You have to find what that is. So today we have technological problems in the class, so this is going to be a quick short video in case you did miss today or need to review what I did. I'm just going to do a couple of examples just to review what we did. Okay, so same thing as yesterday. We got the same steps, alright? So, except you won't have a line today, so if you're on the video, please pause if you need to write the steps. Here you go, number 1, identify the line of best fit. So, these correlation scatter plots are asking ourselves if one thing's related to another, and sometimes your points will kind of clump together, and it kind of looks like they're clumping together and creating a line, right, like that on number 1, or number 2, you could see it's kind of going across. So when that's the case, all you got to do is figure out a nice point to cross from and a nice point to end from. So you can't just pick whatever you want. You can't just like cross through like that or even like on the side being parallel to it, because that is also off. We want to pick something that's in the middle and represents all of the points equally. So if I were to look at this, I'm noticing that there's a line right there, okay, because all the points, or this line is right in the middle of all of them. You see that there's points on the left and right of it. So just like yesterday, now we just take figure out what our y-intercept is. Y-intercept here is 2, so b is equal to 2. Slope, pick another point. Looks like it crosses perfectly here. It rises 2, runs 2. So our slope is going to be 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. So if we were to plug it into our equation, y is equal to mx plus b, it's going to be equal to y is equal to 1x plus 2, or just y is equal to x plus 2. So this line represents what's happening in the graph. For every point that you're going forward, you're moving up 1 also. So that's how you do number 1. Again, number 2. Noticing all the points are kind of clumping together horizontally, okay? So if that's the case, we want to pick something that's in the middle, not so much on the side. So you want to take a straight edge, think of a good straight point that you want to work with. And it looks like everything's kind of clumping together right here, in the middle here. So I'm going to take my straight edge and carefully draw a line. And it looks like it's horizontal. When it's horizontal, we know the slope is 0 automatically, because if we think about it, if we pick, let's say, the y-intercept in this point here, we know it's rising 0 and running 1, 2, 3, so 0 divided by 3 is still 0. Our y-intercept here is 1, 2, 3, 4, so b is 4. Therefore, if we were to plug it in, y is equal to 0x plus 4, we know y is equal to 4. So that's your answer. Okay, so what this is saying, so no matter how far you go down on the x-axis, as x gets bigger, it does not change y. So that's kind of like example 5 or 6 from yesterday. No, example 4 from yesterday. So this is a quick video in case you missed it, how to do figure out the linear graph of scatter plots.